I'm Jane King at the NASDAQ Market Site, and with me, Todd Davis, the CEO of CBD Unlimited, to give us an update on how the company is doing. So welcome, Todd. Great to talk to you today.
Hey, good morning, Jane. Good to see you again.
So tell me about the market store expansion. Where are you with that?
Well, we were around mid 5,500 range going into the end of the year. We've now accelerated to the 6,000 mark, but we're getting early forecasts now that we'll hit our 20,000 goal mark earlier in the season than we thought. So we were targeting end of year 20,000 stores, and we're on track to be getting there anywhere from 2 months to 5 months early. So the expansion is going on even in light of the current situation. The stores are planning, they've got their planograms out, they're doing product resets, category resets, and we're scheduling into those protocols.
Yeah, I should mention we're having this interview right in the midst of the coronavirus shutdown. We've seen stores shut down nationwide, but despite that, you're still planning for a day when we inevitably start to get this economy back up and going again.
Yeah, well, actually, when we saw the store shelves emptying out everywhere, we're going, well, does that mean every category? So what we're actually seeing is we're seeing a lot of the natural food stores, the grocery chains, the big box pharmacies. They're reordering, they're stocking up, they're actually positioning themselves a little bit more aggressively than they were in the fourth quarter last year. So there was a little bit of a lull for about 3 or 4 months there where they put the original product on shelf. Now we're starting to see the reorder flow, we're starting to see the restock flow, and those are really good indicators for the industry.
Yeah, well, that's great to hear because it's kind of scary to see empty shelves.
Really.
Now, e-commerce is one area that you've been upping your scale. Tell me about that.
Well, we've when you're in an industry where people like the product, use the product, and then reuse the product, they are in a reorder pathway. You want to have a subscription model. E-commerce has been notorious for having fraudulent or mischaracterized subscription agreements where you opt in for something and suddenly you see in your credit card getting hit a lot monthly, over and over and over, and you can't even remember what you bought. So in cooperation with our underwriters and everything else, we've now scheduled and set up our entire e-commerce platform where new buyers and existing buyers can buy. They can get into a subscription model. They can choose the time frame that they want to get the renewal. So if it's every 30 days, fantastic. But if they want to extend it out to 60, 90, 180 days, it gives them options. It gives them options to delay their and manage their own subscription model. So as they're going through the process of learning about products, what works for them, what doesn't work for them, it provides a unique opportunity. Now, when your underwriter actually knows this, it gives you an opportunity to say, we can be more aggressive in our advertising, we can cast out a bigger net, and we can start bringing in more and more with a much smaller footprint on the failure rate when people aren't quite sure what they just bought. So doing that with our social content, our social media, driving it and funneling it all back into this major model with our affiliates, our product ambassadors, and now our subscription models, we expect an extreme hike in our e-commerce platform. And that e-commerce platform then in turn will support the store count. So we've put a store locator in there, and as we expand across the United States, you can basically just punch in your zip code and it'll tell you what store is right there next to you, or you can order online, either way.
And also, you've been making some progress in international expansion as well?
Yes, further advancements are taking place in even small countries like Guam. We're expanding that footprint. There's a real demand there. You go to a country like Guam, use that as an example. Asians, it's a major Asian destination for tourists. They go there to get married, to unwind a little bit. There's over 5 million tourists that come to Guam a year. And on average, they spend a lot of money. And this is their opportunity to get these kind of products that they don't have access yet to in Korea, Japan, China, anywhere like that, where the regulations have not caught up with the current product demand.
And then what about CBU? And you're going to be working with topicals too. So what kind of products are in the pipeline there?
Well, we went to market with two primary topicals, and that's what was originally picked up in these 6,000 stores. We've expanded that footprint to 10 SKUs in the topical space that actually spread across. We have our premium line, our super premium line, and then we have our value line. So it allows different types of stores to meet the needs of their particular customer base. Anywhere from a $10.99 to a $25.99 price, and then you can expand it to from $25 to $50, and then $50 and above would be the super premium line. So in that model, we're also doing a rebrand that will launch July 1st. So we'll introduce that to the market around coming into the June 1st timeframe. It's beautiful, it's professionally done, and it really pops on space and gives more of a message of what the product and what the brand is all about.
Well, it sounds like you've got some exciting things planned this year. Let's hope that we get through this very difficult time and we can see a lot of growth through the rest of 2020 after that, Todd.
Yes, we're hoping for that. And just so you know, we've seen a lot of press out there about the cure for the virus and all these different things. But in the end, it's health and wellness, long-term health and wellness, pre-health and wellness. So when issues like this come up in the world, what are you doing with your health already? Are you panicking? Are you trying to catch up? CBD and CBD products, if they're properly made and they're properly dosed and they're properly structured, they actually provide a really good foundation for wellness. They can help the body compete the best it can with its immune function, with its inflammation management. And you got to give your body knows how to do it. So let your body do the work. CBD does help support that. And we don't want any fraudulent statements out there that where people are looking desperately for something. We want them to plan this. We want this to become part of their life and educate themselves on these products.
Yeah, makes a lot of sense. Thank you so much, Todd, for joining us with the update, and hope to hear from you soon once we get back to normal and you start to expand.
I hope so. Good to see you, Jane.
You too.